Sometimes the greatest threat to a ruler isn't an external enemy, but his own generals. In the 48 Laws of Power, Law number 2, never put too much trust in friends, learn how to use enemies, highlights a masterful play by Song Taizu, the first emperor of the Song Dynasty. Dive into this historical episode to learn why sometimes the most strategic move is to neutralize potential threats with grace and foresight. Song Taizu, once a military commander, knew the loyalty bonds among his fellow generals could one day destabilize his newly established rule. These were not just comrades, but potential rivals with the power and influence to challenge his authority. Instead of confronting them directly or allowing simmering resentments to develop, Song Taizu chose a path of elegance and cunning. He invited all his powerful generals to a lavish banquet, not to accuse or threaten, but to honor and reward them. At this event, Song Taizu offered them a life of luxury far from the battlefield, generous pensions, prestigious titles, and comfortable estates. His proposal was simple yet profound: retire with honor or remain at court far from military power. This move was a stroke of genius. By giving his generals everything they could desire outside of power, he effectively dismantled the threat without spilling a drop of blood. The generals, satisfied with their new lives, posed no further risk to his rule, leaving Song Taizu to establish a stable and prosperous dynasty. The lesson: true power sometimes requires turning potential enemies into allies by giving them what they want before they know they want it. It's about recognizing that battles are not always won on the field, but often through the strategic placement of pieces on the board, ensuring loyalty and neutralizing threats without direct confrontation.